Yeah,
I was
you're good.
literally texting you. I was like, bro, is this bad? I keep checking my phone every two
Yeah.
seconds. You're like, just keep doing it, bro. That's the one thing I genuinely admire about you, bro. It's just like you just love content creation. Like you could do that shit forever.
Yeah, absolutely. Bit of a nerd when it comes to content.
Yeah, so my name's Austin. I make personal development content and I'm from Ontario, Canada.
And you started working with me at the start of the year.
Yeah, it started January.
And then you, in 2 weeks, I think it would have been like a fortnight of working together. You had your first viral video. How many views did you get?
300, the video's at 310,000 views right now.
Did you
Yeah.
expect that?
No, not at all.
So yeah, you only just started posting content when you started working with me, right? You had like 4 or 5 reels.
Yeah, but they were just, they were whatever. I didn't know what I was doing, but yeah, no.
What was the main problem you had before you started working with me?
I think just overall direction and structure. Like I was just posting videos like quote unquote into the void. And I
Yeah.
also didn't have like a proper feedback loop process.
Mm.
So
You weren't improving. You were just like posting, hoping that it would get picked up in the algorithm, but you didn't really understand content. Is that accurate to say?
yeah, there was no metrics for me to grow.
And what's like the biggest thing you learned immediately after working with me or our first few strategy calls?
Definitely how I just like how it's laid out. It's very like you make it you simplify the process and you also give good feedback loops and analytics
Yeah.
where you just simplify and be like, okay, this is what you need to work on like stats wise, like this needs to be like your goal. And then that
Yeah.
gives me something to shoot for where I could actually see those small incremental wins. But you were like, okay, this is actually like what you need to focus on, like these metrics.
Yeah. So your video that you created, what was the format of that?
It's the vertical video format.
Yeah, vertical, and you uploaded. Well, you shot it in landscape, right, on your iPhone.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you uploaded it in vertical on TikTok. Well, I want to break down. I want to get your opinion. Why do you think that worked from what you've learned?
It was a mix of things. The hook, it was the visual as well as the formats and also the text. All of those combined, and it's just kind of like a
Yeah.
like even me to this day, I watch that video, I'm just like, damn, like if I was just scrolling on TikTok, I'd still watch that video.
On the whole, dude, what was your favorite part about working with me?
I just love how passionate you are about this. Like I just genuinely like you're like the first ever mentor I had that actually is like so passionate about what you do that you're like willing to, take the extra time. It just feels like you're doing more than what I'm putting up for, And
Yeah.
if you always go out of your way to help.
What's the biggest problem that you think I helped you solve?
I think creativity plateau.
Yeah.
I like I like the structure you have when it comes to video ideas and just topics.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I before it would be really hard for me to just sit down and be like, hey, what do I want to make a video about? But I like how you structured it and you created this process where you can just have hundreds, if not thousands, of video ideas.
In terms of value in the Brain Builder mentorship, do you feel like there was a lot of value? And we had group calls and I did master classes and things like that. Do you always feel like I gave a lot of value, or do you feel like there was some lacking?
Oh, so much value, bro. Like honestly, money is never a factor when it comes to how much value you're getting, and I'm more than happy with the money I gave you. I thought it was worth every dollar. Just the amount of time, like I've never had a mentor like continuously work so hard on their whole program, and yeah, you do put in so much effort into the calls. And that's why I always tell you, you got to advocate for yourself more, bro. Because like it's like three people in the call, bro, and this guy's putting in like hours
Yeah.
on hours.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the detail is crazy, bro.
Crazy
But
value.
yeah, no, it'll all compound in the end. But yeah, no, I love the program. The people in there are super nice. Very interactive group. Always just always positive.
Is say someone is on the fence of working with me right now, what would you say to them?
Bro, your life's still the same if you do nothing. You gotta take the step. Like something like this is just like it's just you just got to keep on with the thread, and I feel like the opportunity that you provide is something so unique, but also so beneficial. Like
Yeah.
literally, if you're an entrepreneur right now and you're on the fence or you want to start entrepreneurship, starting a personal brand is never a negative in any way.
Yeah.
And even if you like do this for a little bit and you don't end up liking it, like the skills that you will learn and the
Mm,
connections that you make and everything will, it's a life, it's a lifelong lasting effect.
mm. Yeah, it's like I always say your personal brand is a lifelong asset because the more you
Mm.
invest into it in terms of time, money, energy, whatever, the more it grows and the more opportunities you get.
I made so many good connections just like posting videos that I never would have thought have happened. And it's crazy the amount of opportunity just by posting videos of being yourself. You never know the type of people you'd be attracting.